In how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more B Rally 4. And well, I investigated what I'm supposed to do to unlock the World Championships. It's essentially, well, a lot easier than I thought. Well, a lot easier to understand, not easier to pull off, but essentially you have to. Here's the thing, World Championships are 5-star events, and the stars of the events are essentially unlocked by beating, if you unlock a 1-star, if you beat a 1-star event, you unlock eventually a 2-star event, and so on for the rest of the stars. So essentially the idea is doing anything that involves the most amount of stars. See, for example, this hill climb in Romania. That I could do 2 stars so I can unlock the 3 stars for hill climb, right? What do I have here though? Wait, that money, shouldn't I already have it? So I have a lot of offers. Buy a rally car, buy 5 car upgrades. And I don't know, that's a lot of shit I'm not gonna do right now. No, let me do this. The 2-star hill climb. Though something tells me I probably... No, actually I think I already did a 2-star hill climb. Did I? Can't remember. Hold up, yeah, go back. Oh, once you select it, you have to do it. Damn. Cannot change my mind, huh? Well, you can change my mind by... quitting here, but whatever. This is a little bit loud for me. I can simply pause. Hold up. That's very loud. There you go. It's better. It's just that I don't remember if I beat a 2-star event in hill climb or not. I mean, if I did, that means that this is kind of a waste of time. But if I didn't, I guess it's necessary. So basically the car category has nothing to do with anything. Like, you can basically have the shittiest car in a discipline and it's not gonna affect whether the championship shows up or not. Well, another thing, the World Championship, when a sponsorship tells you to win a championship, it tells you to win a 4-star event. 4-star events which are supposedly related to well, related, I mean, they are championships, but here the only ones I have unlocked as 4 stars are the rally cross. The thing is that it's still random where they are gonna show up or not, so that's annoying, because you could basically do a lot of events and never be close to to anything, right? Just a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So if I finish this hill climb, this will mean that the 3 stars should be unlocked for both rally and hill climb. Well, 4 stars for rally cross, and then I think buggy. I don't remember beating a 2-star event in buggy. Maybe I did, but I personally don't remember. I guess right now my big priority should be if a 3 stars shows up, do a 3 stars, basically. It's fine, don't worry about it. The damage is not that big. At the same time, if you already unlock a tier of event, so like if you already beaten a 3-star event and you're waiting for a 4-star event to show up, so like championship, you probably don't want to keep doing 3 stars event because it will take a long time to beat them, and at that point you're essentially just waiting until eventually you are done with them. I mean, until eventually you're done with them, in the sense that a 4-star one shows up. Because, at least for what I read, doing one 3-star event or doing like 10 3-star events does not change the possibility of a 4-star event appearing. Like, a 4-star event apparently has the chance to appear as soon as you beat a 3-star event. It's just a matter of luck. It really sucks that it's a matter of luck though, but it really reminds me the way that there is a Tetris game that's called Tetris the Grandmaster 3. That game has a ranking system, and obviously the better you play, the higher your rank can become, but the account that you're playing the game with will only rank up randomly depending on if you get a promotion exam or not. And the promotion exam is completely random, so it kinda sucks, because like you could be doing very well, like you could do amazing runs back to back, but the one run that you have to do well on is on the promotion exam, and the only way to do that is by by getting lucky that it appears. So here it's the same thing. Like, I could do this event perfectly and whatnot. Not only that's not gonna make the higher tier events appear, but also if I do well here, it's not gonna matter whether I do well on the next one or not, you know. So hill climb can easily be the easiest event in the game without a doubt. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the AI, well, the times rather, but they are very, very short. Damn, 15 kilometers for this one. Oh, but here we are. What the hell was that sound? Was that an electric car? I think it might have been an electric car. Well, maybe since we have a superior car here, maybe the chances of winning are gonna be lower. We will see. Because the idea is also to save up the most amount of money possible, so to not spend money on a car of this discipline will be ideal, so I can spend money on the disciplines that are hard for me, like rally or the drifting one, which is something that I probably should do. And considering that, you know, that the car categories, you cannot buy a car of category 3 if you hadn't first purchased a car of category 2. So I think the right strat to spend the least amount of money possible is to buy the cheapest category 2 car, and then you go all in on the category 3 car. I think that that's the idea. Assuming, of course, that you need to go as far as to do category 3, because maybe with category 2 it will be enough, but I'm pretty sure that both rally and the drift ones are so hard that I don't even want to try doing that. Like, I might as well go for category 2 altogether. I mean category 3. Shame that the rally one, I did buy the best one on category 2, so it's kind of a waste of money. But it is what it is. I could also upgrade cars that I already have instead of purchasing a new one. Like, for example, with Rally Cross, you can tell that in the previous stream I compete against opponents that were clearly better than me, but that didn't matter because I still won, but they were hard to beat. So At that point, since I'm so close to them, I could simply upgrade the car I have rather than purchase a new one, right? That would be ideal. You should spend the least amount of money possible. Because otherwise you kinda have to grind events, you know? You cannot really avoid it. You want to purchase better cars for the disciplines that are harder. On the right side is event, even though it probably wasn't necessary because I already beat a 2-star event from this discipline. At least this is essentially free money. Well, I guess it's not free since it consumes time, but it's money. It would be nice if I could today unlock a world championship, but considering that there are some people that did so many events and still were not able to see the world championship, I'm a little bit afraid that I might also not be able to see it, you know? We will see. Here it seems that even if my opponent's car is better than mine, it doesn't seem to be that important. Though keep in mind that this is still 2 stars. It's probably gonna get harder when we climb higher. So far it's not showing any signs of being harder. That's also another problem. Let's assume that you enter a 3-star event with what you have, thinking that it's gonna be enough, but then it turns out that it's not enough. And if you abandon it, you essentially lost the opportunity to participate in a 3-star event, you know? Pretty nice how you're completely obliterating the engine of this poor car, because it simply cannot go any faster than 220 kilometers per hour. It cannot go faster than that. But looking at my opponents right now, it doesn't seem like it needs to, so... And maybe the moment we get to 3 stars, it will be necessary. We will see. Oh, I thought it was a corner, my bad. Well, it doesn't matter because I still win. Yeah, that... I mean, aside from the money, there was no reason to do that. I don't remember if the buggy is a discipline that I beat the 2 stars or not. What do you want? I could buy upgrades actually for the... Wait, hold up, let me check. Well, the crew management... No, not that. I want the dealers for buggy. So this thing... The one that I was competing against that was kicking my ass was that one. But what happens if instead I choose upgrade this one until it becomes very good? Kinda want to try that. And since I have that sponsorship that wants me to buy upgrades, might as well, right? Not to mention that I think that those are pretty much free upgrades, aren't they? Hold up, where is my buggy? My blind. Or maybe I... Oh, there it is. Sorry, my bad. So what can I upgrade? Well, the thing is that I cannot buy this one. It says time left 2 days. I want to investigate? Well, I guess in that case... I cannot do much. It's only bodywork that I can upgrade. It increases the acceleration, it's something. Loses stability. Maybe I need to recruit better members here, since these two... Well, this one is level 1. I could hire that guy from... What's that, Zimbabwe? I think that's Zimbabwe's flag. And then replace these two as well. Though at the same time, these guys require a... Well, they require a higher salary, but not by that much, really. Oh, it's whatever. And this one, it's better. Fine, be rally. Yeah, no, that one is fine. That one is fine. But yeah, what's not fine is that I thought the upgrades were gonna be a lot easier to do, but apparently not. I don't think that like upgrading the bodywork is gonna be worth it. Okay, no. Let me just enter that buggy competition like this. If it doesn't work, too bad, but I believe it will work. Trust. No worries. Well, not to mention that here all of the opponents are easy to beat anyways. Because, yeah, those behind me are supposed to be a higher category, but so far in every encounter they have not shown to be faster, like the gigantic guys. Well, those, they can still appear, I guess. I think that by the way this works, since this is supposed to be a semi-final, in the final they might actually appear. So here they are showing that they are indeed faster. They weren't showing to be that much faster in the previous attempts, so here they are certainly, well, in the previous attempts, I mean, in the previous events that I participated on. So that's a problem. Maybe I need to purchase a better car sooner than I expected, because yeah, this one is probably gonna slow me down. Yeah, it seems like it's not gonna work. Problem is that if I abandon race, do I... Well, that's actually a good idea to see if you still lose the... Yeah, you still lose the days. If you enter in an event that you abandon, you lose the days. Well, it makes sense. Fuck. I thought that buggy was one of those that I had figured out, but no. Well, here unfortunately none of the current events really matter here, so... I guess I could do this one. I mean, if I... Oh, but the problem is... Fuck. The problem of these sponsorships is that they require you to do a test. And the test is just annoying to do for the most part, because you're essentially doing an additional event even when, you know, you don't really want to, right? I think that even with buggy I might need to get a better car. I mean, really thought that I had buggy and rallycross figured out. I mean, so far rallycross has gone well. And maybe I do have to I mean, for future proofing, I probably should buy the best car in each discipline. I cannot do it all right now, guys. You know, it costs money to do that. Okay, it might be a better idea than falling behind with these cars, without a doubt. At least one star buggy event should still be easy to participate on and win. Should be. I got your little test. Did you like it? Of course you did. Okay. And then you want me to do buggy. Well, the problem is that this is also an event I already did, but I don't think there's any way to like skip an event. Sorry, skip a day. You essentially have events. You gotta do one for the days to pass. Well, you could also enter one and immediately abandon it. In fact, that's a strategy a lot of players were doing for trying to bait the championships to appear. Which is not a bad strategy at all, but... Oh, what the hell? Yeah, of course I had to eat that asshole. Just like that. I am surprised that here I'm actually doing worse than some of these opponents, considering that last time I was doing so much better. Maybe they should get harder with time and the stars of the event have nothing to do with that. Not sure. These guys have a hard time surviving. But yeah, not the one in first place. That guy doesn't have any hard time surviving, apparently. Well, even if it's not first place, at least it will count towards the earnings. But yeah, my speed is unfortunately not enough right now. And my only hope is that one of the guys in front of me gets into an accident, but I think that accidents are probably premeditated for the drivers that are deemed the slower ones. I mean, that corner is lethal. I think that I will implement my idea of buying the cheapest category 2 car and then buying the most expensive category 3 car. Shame that you can only do it once in a while because of the whole money thing. Though most expensive also doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be the best one, but it usually means that most of the times. Though right now, before buying anything, I'm waiting until either a 3 stars or a 4-star event shows up, because that's when I will need to have the best I can possibly have. Like when it comes to 1-star or 2-star events, it doesn't really matter whether I win them or not, I guess. Well, it matters in the disciplines that I still haven't done so, but I think the only ones that are like that are, well, buggy and no 3-star. Wait, there is a stream kinda with 2 stars, but I have never beaten an event of that. Like, I participated in one and I lost, so maybe it has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with winning. Maybe it is like that. I promise that none of this tell me to buy anything other than a rally car, but I guess I will have to buy one of these guys. Even though these are very expensive cars. Very, very expensive. And actually these two... This one is ironically the cheaper one between the two on category 2. And I can try. It doesn't seem, at least on speed there is not much difference. There is in acceleration. At the same time, I don't see a reason to buy these other ones when you have this one. Like this one, looking at the stats, it seems to be better in almost every way. So I guess I'm just buying it. I mean, you unlock those, but I don't see the reason to get them anyways. So yeah, I'm staying with this one. And I'm gonna be attempting this one. My issue here is, should I go full AI level here? I don't think I should. No, I'm gonna go half. Even if it is enough. The last event that I did of this type, it went terrible. And it went terrible despite being the first one I participated in. And despite that I also played with half difficulty, well, with half difficulty, with 50 difficulty. So that ain't good. Maybe it was just that my other car was overly bad, but no, I don't think that blaming the car is a good idea. Gotta blame the driver. So this one doesn't seem to be as well. Like, it doesn't seem like it's that easy to see where you're supposed to go compared to the, well, the other one I did. Here it's very hard to not hit the cones. Remember that in this mode, hitting a cone makes you lose time. Wait, and there? Oh, that's the lap. Okay, gotcha. And that's confusing. So how is it going, Sunshine? Just here in a very weird place. Does this game have an identity crisis? No, I don't think it has an identity crisis. It does have... I mean, it depends. Because it has some modes that really have nothing to do with rally. No, I mean, it's a game with a lot of variety. What I will say that it's weird, I don't dislike the fact that it has all these different game modes. If anything, I think that it's a very cool thing. I think the real weird thing is the progression system and the fact that to unlock the championships you essentially gotta get lucky that they appear. I think that that's the one thing that is very weird and that shouldn't happen, but yeah. So I'm obliterating the competition here. Maybe doing 100 wouldn't be a bad thing. Just that that's the kind of thing that I cannot possibly know beforehand. Here I could have easily done 100 and won. Basically, keep in mind that the previous event of this type that I did, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't 100 and it was 50. I did that and I lost by 5 seconds. So either this car is absolutely busted or I don't know what's going on, but it's weird. I will say that that's the weakest thing about this game is the way you progress, I guess. Like the way you can access to better events. Because essentially, it's like every event is randomly generated. And that's not a bad thing in itself, but the fact that you cannot have the guarantee on the type of event is the issue. I got an achievement for winning my first race of this type, which makes sense. Did I damage the car so much? Come on. Wasn't that bad. This is an Air Force base, huh? And we already start with slalom. Pretty interesting. And these are only 2 laps. There is a combat plane as part of the wall. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's an air base, correct? It indeed is. Okay. Oh, my God. And this is a hangar. Oh, that's not the way. Okay, don't worry about it. Well, considering that there are laps, every time you have to go back to where you started from. So that can make a lot of times the track hard to follow. Oh shit. Huh. Nice jump. Damn, a helicopter on a roundabout. Damn. I'll say that this type of event has a lot of work put into it. It's not easy to come up with the track design for shit like this, you know? Certainly isn't. And here you can tell that the path is also kinda dynamically not generated, or like they are. Well, that was weird. There are certain places that close or open depending on where you are. Should have done a 360 to avoid the wall. Doing a 360 in this game, it is as easy as in the other ones, but it's certainly not as forgiving. Because aside from the fact that it seems like the damage in this game is more serious simply because you have to pay for it at the end, there is also the problem that it seems that they could also, you know, crashes in itself make it harder to recover your car afterwards, pretty much. That's the main issue. Okay. Can I do this full jump without hitting the plane? I don't think you can. At least not with this car, or at least not without upgrading the car. But see how those signs showed up automatically? That is the way it works. And for example, those that are there are also gonna move away now, yeah, as you can see. I'm surprised that I still haven't hit a cone, guys. I hit a lot of other obstacles, but no cones. I got it there. But I should have done 100 difficulty here, guys. It's pretty clear I can beat it. Team, unfortunately, oh, I have a 2-star buggy. Actually, 2-star. Two 2-star buggy events. So I could enter one of them. I could enter the Bolivia one. But for that, I would probably need a better buggy car than the one I have. The one I have is sucking some balls. So yeah, let me... Well, there are no... Essentially, there is the sponsorship that wants me to get money in buggy events with a Volkswagen, but that's the only Volkswagen there is. So if I wanted to purchase one of these, it wouldn't be as good, but yeah, I don't care. Fuck it. Like, I don't care about the potential money I could get from the sponsorship. And this one also seems to be the best car in this discipline anyway, so let's do the buggy in Bolivia. And yeah, AI level all the way to hard. Because with this car I shouldn't have trouble. Oh, and I'm the only one using this car. It feels like I'm cheating. Hey, that's not my fault. Not my fault that they made this car so good, you know? Yeah, at least if I manage to beat this 2-star buggy event, that means that I was able to beat every single 2-star event from every category. Like, essentially, like, every category has a 2-star event beaten, pretty much. So that essentially means that it means that I should always go for 3 stars whenever they are available, and probably completely ignore any 2 stars. Like, if anything, go play a 1-star event. The 2-star events here from here on out will be worthless. As we already confirmed that we did rally, rally cross, hill climb, well, buggy with this one, and then the drifting one. So that essentially means that there's nothing else to worry about. Well, and with how much I'm dominating these guys, I think I shouldn't even worry about repairing the car for the next race, because can already destroy them like this. Don't think that I need anything else. This one, for what I understand, it's also... It works like Rallycross in the sense that it's 2 events, but 2 events doesn't mean 2 races, it means 4 races. Because essentially you have... That you have 2 races, 4 locations, since one is a semi-final and the other one is a final. So that makes these events a little bit long. I guess that's another criticism that I can give to this game, aside from the randomness of the championship showing up, is that some events are a little bit too long. Like, some events are really too long for a game like this, I feel. They shouldn't be that long. That's only my appreciation. Maybe I'm just wrong. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong. The events, some of these are very long. And you know that you could be thinking, well, events are also long in game like Gran Turismo, so why are they not a problem there? The thing about Gran Turismo is that all the events are static. Like, events in Gran Turismo, once you beat them, that's it. Like, that event is considered beaten. But in this game, since all the events are random, it doesn't work that way. Oh, actually here, that's interesting. So I didn't really need to go for another race. So I guess the buggy events are not that long. Problem is that here, there are no 3-star events. Unless I have to recruit a better manager or Asian, whatever it's called. Asian will find buggy activities more regularly. You know, I mean, it's the same. Well, the thing is that this one is level 11. That's the difference. So here it might find more often the events. So yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. Well, Nancy was the girl that was at the tutorial. Shame to see her go. It is what it is. Well, the thing is that here is not gonna matter much. Because I still will need to do another one. Monument Valley on USA. I mean, I could try the Volkswagen thingy. Not sure which one though. Do I still have that Volkswagen sponsorship? Apparently. And apparently I still have the recruit level 9 mechanic that for some reason... Okay, there you go. Now I can recruit at, well, level 10. I hope that counts. Yeah, that counts. There you go. Good shit. If you told me a game with this much detail came from the same series as the first game in the series, I would absolutely not believe you. Yeah, I don't blame you. How is it going, Wasabi? It's a very different game than the other ones, without a doubt. So which one should I try here if I want to do buggy with Volkswagen? No, I'm actually just gonna do a regular event that only costs 1 day. Like, I don't really care that much. So yeah, let's just do it like this. Oh, by the way, that African country that showed up there,
right 3 opens into left
you know, the pronunciation of the country is supposed to be Nichier. It's not pronounced like you might think it's pronounced. So yeah, don't worry, you can say the name of the country without fearing getting banned.
And right 5 narrows short and left.
It's pronounced Nichier because it's supposed to be well, it was, I think, a French colony, like a lot of African countries. So it's kind of like French is the language there. So you pronounce the name of the country in French.
Into right 3, into left 4 tightens.
So that made me lose a lot of time. The rally is hard, that's the thing. The rally events will always be hard no matter what.
And caution right 4 over crest and over tarmac in the left 3. Into right 3 opens over crest and left 430.
This definitely... Oh, it didn't make me lose that much time, I guess.
Into left 3.
But considering that it's a 1-star event, it makes sense. But now the problem is that the salary that I have to pay my crew members is actually gonna eat a lot of the money. It's just that the money outside of purchasing new cars is not like you need to use that much. Some events have like a fee of entry, but I don't think that's a problem.
And brake hairpin left. Into left 6 long tighten.
Okay. Hopefully, now that I finish this event, a 3-star buggy event shows up. 'Cause that's what I made my manager do. And he's supposed to be an expensive manager, so I hope that he knows
Into hairpin left 100.
how to get one of those 3-star. Well, if he can give me a 4-star buggy event, that's even better.
Left 5 widens over crest, and right 6 and left 5 100.
Okay.
And finish.
Finish. Indeed. Okay. Not bad. Apparently this guy is not giving me any good events. That will be a problem. Contract offer. Earn a total of 80,000 and you will win 4,000. Does it require me to do a test? Yeah, I think it does. Well, what's the point of that, dude? Seems that the contracts are completely worthless, really. What's certainly worthless here are all these events remaining, guys. Yeah, I don't have much to do with them. I guess I can go to Nichier. Let me just go to Nichier. I never seen this track before, so I don't know how hard it will be. Doesn't look like a problem for the most part. Yeah, I also thought that it was India's country flag, but they are pretty similar. It's just that apparently Nishie's country flag has like a more intense orange. They are pretty similar. Oh, what the hell? I don't think that's something that a car can do. Okay. We're suddenly doing Tony Hawk shit with cars. Pretty funny. Okay. Okay, wait, here? Oh, I mean, I know that the arrows pointed to the left, but I thought they pointed to the left as in you were supposed to, like, steer to the left on the roundabout, but no. It was entering the roundabout through the left. My bad, my bad. Well, here's that. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna make this in time. Or will I? Well, for now, I am making it in time. For now. We'll see how it evolves, but... And considering that I had a respawn, at least it means that it should be mostly free. Though here, it's interesting because unlike in the rally mode, the response in this mode don't cost any additional time. Like, you don't get a penalty. to simply respawn and that's it, you know. And one thing that I'm noticing is that ironically it's a lot harder to drift in this terrain than it was in asphalt, even though normally it should be the opposite, right? A professional driver on close course. Yeah, well, here you have to be multidisciplined. You have to be an expert on so many. Oh, come on. Team, that's a huge penalty. That's how you end me a penalty, huh? And that's fucked up. Like, come on. Magically teleporting is not a penalty, but apparently falling in the water is too much. Not to mention, how could that water be so deep? Are you out of your mind? Ah, fuck. Okay, yeah, that was... that was intentional. I'm definitely... absolutely screwed here. No. Abandon ship here. Damn it. Got obliterated. At least the repair coast kinda got tanked. The issue here is that I'm not getting any 3-star events. Like, these assholes are... Well, maybe if I get results like that, maybe they affect the chances of 3-stars events appearing. It's possible. I will do the rallycross, but I don't know. I don't think I want to. So isn't this the one that I already did? Even tells me it was. Do you choose Lucy if you run out of money? I have no idea. That was also my question, because you know that you have crew members to pay. So technically you can go bankrupt. In the sense that if you don't have the money by the time the payday comes, what's gonna happen? And my answer is, I don't know what's gonna happen. Wow, nice. I'm doing absolutely great. I think at this rate 3-star events are logically not gonna appear. If my performance is the one that you're seeing right now. Yeah, but these are some very slippery roads. Okay, I'm abandoning this one too. I mean, after all, technically doing this has chance of making other events that you might want appear. I don't know if the repeated losses actually like matter or not. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Surely. I think this is the first event of this type I did. So this time it's raining. Seems that you gotta make a wish when you see a 3-star event. And maybe the chances are increased the more events of the previous category that you play, but that's not what I read. I read that theoretically you just need to complete an event of a previous star difficulty, and then it's a matter of luck whether they appear or not. So I don't think it has to do with performance at all. But hey, maybe it does have to do with performance. Who knows? At least this one there is no weird shit. I mean, the only weird thing here is rain, I guess. I mean, rain is not weird, it's just rain. Not to mention that even if the terrain is more slippery, it's not by a lot. I mean, the real problem is any time that dirt shows up. You actually start doing dirt, that's when the problem shows up. Now, you know what will be pretty sad is for today my objective was unlocking at least one championship. But it seems like at this rate that's not gonna happen. I even wonder what my manager is doing when the buggy events he's getting are all 2 stars. Hey, come on, dude. Gotta pull it together. This one was a very convincing victory. A very convincing 15 seconds. Well, actually 16 seconds. Nice. Unlock a radiator. Alright, and what else do we have? Them still no 3 stars, dude. Why are you like this? Like, for what reason? Yeah, like this guy, buggy expert my ass. Not to mention, there is not a single buggy event available right now. Are you for real? Unless it only counts when they get the payday, like when the week changes. Like that's the only thing I could think of, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Oh, that looks very pretty. Malaysia.
Left 430, keep middle. Left 5 short and kings 30, right 4. And brake square right.
I think the biggest issue is that the 3-star events are already being so rare, despite the fact that there are still 2 more tiers of rarity above 3 stars. So seems a little bit backwards, don't you think? That 3 stars are so rare. Because at that point 5 stars will feel like you should, I don't know, like you found a 4-leaf clover. It's as I say before, make a wish if you see a 5-star event. But me, no, don't kill the... Okay, that girl basically saw her life pass through her eyes. The fact that she's not dead was an intervention of the Lord. Was a divine intervention. She should be 100% dead. Ultra dead even.
Left 350.
Like her somehow not being dead, yeah, that's...
Right 4 tightens.
That's not the case.
Into left 4 short opens, don't cut into right 4. Into finish.
Okay. Well, at least not only I didn't kill anyone, but I also won. So that's cool. Alright, so I have to pay these assholes. You better do your job. Yeah, but you're not doing your job. Dude, there is not a single buggy event. And not to mention all of the other events are 2 stars maximum. How is that possible? These sponsors are getting too picky. At this point, I think the best thing I can do is just ignore these sponsors. They seem to only make you waste time. I don't know if also sponsors make you have more chances of entering better events or not. I don't know. Even though I think it's a waste of time, I guess I'm gonna do a rally event, because if I keep doing 1-star events and nothing shows up, I don't know what to do. The problem is that here, for example, You have events like this one that are quite long, and you still have to do 2 because it's a 2-star.
Into right 450. Brake square left 200.
The real issue is that regardless of the length, this is a very hard event to do.
Right 5 100. Chicane left 200. Brake square left. Caution crest into chicane right, narrows, short 30.
Like you have corners like that. Hey, look at this shit, dude.
Square left over crest and
You know
square
what it
right 30.
Ah, come on.
Chicane right short into right 6.
I don't think there's any way I get into a good position on this one. Not to mention that what comes afterwards is not much easier either.
Brake square left and right 4. Left 4 100. And right 6 short, left 4.
I mean, I could still recover, but I will have to do exceptionally well in all of the remaining ones.
And right 5 150. Left 6 short, into brake, hairpin right, into right 6.
That's a hairpin, I can confirm.
Left 4, keep left 50. Left 6, tightens to 4. Right 3, short into hairpin left. And right 3 into left 6, tightens.
Okay, well, that's not a bad difference, I guess. Considering that I started with a 6-second difference.
Into left 3 and right 4, keep left 50.
This is supposed to be a mountain pass.
Right 5, keep left 50. Hairpin right into right 6 long.
Okay.
Left 6 tightens to 3. Into left 2 short. And hairpin right and right 3.
Huh. You saying hairpin doesn't really properly describe the corner, because there are some hairpins that are way more fucked up than others, but you should call them hairpins.
And brake hairpin left into left 3 short. Into right 4, opens narrows. Left 4 short and right 4. Into left 3.
I'm surprised though that I'm so close to the required time. Like, I'm not doing that badly, all things considered.
Into hairpin left. And brake acute hairpin right into right 5.
Well, okay, he does say brake hairpin and sometimes brake acute hairpin. Just that I don't know if the signs on top actually
Into right 3 long.
tell you that. I mean, I don't really have much time to look at the signs on the top. Like, I actually have to rely on the copilot. Or on my eyes, that can help too. Apparently there I lost all of my advantage, but that's pretty cool.
Left 3. And hairpin right. And right 4. And hairpin left 50. Chicane right 30. Left 4. And right 330. Left 430. Caution right 4 short. Into left 330. Right 6.
Okay.
And left 6 long.
That actually will be enough, surprisingly. By 5 seconds. It seems that the checkpoints are all over the place. They don't seem to represent very well what's going on, but I mean, whatever. And then, well, at least this one seems simpler. It probably won't be, but at least it looks like it is simpler.
Right 3 open. Into brake, acute hairpin right around the tree. Into left 6, tightens to 3 and right 3.
Was an interesting hairpin to start the rally.
Into left 3 and right 4. And left 5. Into right 3 and left 4, short 30. Right 6 over crest. Chicane left and right 5. Left 5 over crest and right 550.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine.
Brake hairpin right into left 5 over bump.
I've been a lot worse.
Right 4 into left 4 short. Right 4 short and left 4 open. And right 4 short. Caution hairpin left. Into right 4. And right 5. Into left 4 opens long. And left 5 over tarmac. And brake square right into left 3 over gravel 100.
You can definitely skip that one.
Right 4 into left 3.
No. How to respawn there. But thankfully, respawning apparently takes a lot less time than actually getting into the accident. Like, if I actually fell through the cliff there, I think they would have added probably like 10 seconds. So if you respawn in time, I think that it's a lot better. So you have to be paying attention when you think that you're about to go off track to get the respawn ready. Obviously that respawn made no sense, because right there was no way for me to recover, and yet apparently it only took 2 seconds to get back on track. Yeah, don't worry about it.
And right 5 narrows short and left 5. And right 6. Left 4. And right 3. Into left 5 short.
And this is an insane advantage right now.
Into left 5.
I'm surprised.
And left 4. And right 4 into left 4.
Okay.
And right 5 open.
Oh, I thought I needed to go to the parking lot, my bad. Alright, that works. If only these 2-star events increase my chances of getting a 3-star. Oh, hold up, a championship. Wait, I saw it, this one, right? Yeah, it's a rally championship. This is a 4. Well, I'm surprised I got a 4-star event. I didn't even beat a 3-star event for rally. Now, here I should probably buy a better car, right? No, don't enter that event. Hold up. Let me check what deals I have with rally, because there are a lot of cars available. So the one that I currently have is... Wait, where is the one I currently have? Wait, do I have a 3 category one? Oh, it's just that it doesn't show up here. Damn it. You're gonna make me check manually. Well, here it tells you the championship. So if I win that championship, it will show up there. But no, I don't want that. I want my garage. This. Where is it? This one. So 60-30 in the first 2 stats, and on the dealerships here for category 3 we have there is a category 4, and the Porsche seems to be at the top. Then you have 2 Porsche. Wait, actually there is category 7 even, and the worst part is that this get unlocked gradually. which essentially means that until you purchase a previous category, you are not getting the next ones, which means that you have to spend an insane amount of money. So if the little guy that I have right now is not enough, there is no way I'm gonna win this shit. Maybe I could try doing some upgrades to this thing. I can do a lot of upgrades actually. I could upgrade everything. Alright, I could worry about engine, gearbox. I mean, I could do all of them, right? These ones are the most expensive though. I could do the other ones. This one also takes away stability. So, well, there's that. I don't think there's anything more I can do. But the question is here. I think the best thing I could do, since it seems to be so rare for this shit to show up, is to have the AI level at 50. Oh, by the way, you cannot put it any lower than 50. Like, anything below 50 is locked. I'm gonna do that, because in Rally, you never know. Like, a single accident could fuck you up, and not to mention that the opponents here are probably way faster than in the Rally that I just did.
And brake square left over tarmac 30.
Okay.
Right 5.
Also, this is extremely long. 8 minutes, and this is only one of the 6 places that this championship has. Holy fuck.
Left 5. Into right 4, don't cut. And caution left 5. Brake hairpin right over gravel.
Okay.
Left 3 long.
Hey, keep in mind that this championship is,
Right 3
well,
long.
quote unquote, only a championship. It's not supposed to be a world championship.
Left 4 long 50.
So you will still need a higher tier event to count for, you know, getting the world championship, right?
Left 4 over crest 50.
But also, I say that it's an 8-minute event, but I guess that depends on the time you get. Like, if that time is very easy to get because I lower the difficulty, that means that it should be fine, but I don't know. I mean, at this rate, since the stakes are so high, I cannot possibly afford going for 100 difficulty. Yeah, here you can tell that 14-second difference is very good, yeah. But something that you wouldn't know until you see it.
Left 4, keep in 50.
I mean, it all depends on the rarity as well. I mean, that's my main issue.
Brake hairpin right 3.
Like, if these events weren't so rare, I wouldn't mind, like, risking it and going for 100, but since these things take so long to appear, you cannot waste the only opportunity that you get in a while. So yeah, now seeing that I'm that many seconds ahead, I probably would have liked trying with 100, but you don't know until you see it, and by the time you see it, it's too late to go back, because even if you're allowed to restart events, you're not allowed to change the difficulty once you started the event and you chose the difficulty, right? So yeah, that's the main issue. Reason why I don't dare going for 100. Not to mention that, yeah, that looks like it's an absolute obliteration right now, but the thing is that if I get into like into a penalty, that's something that there is no way to.
And left 4 and bumpy 50. Left 3 short and
Like
right 6
that's
over crest.
advantage that will be useful to tank whatever penalties you get, you
Right
know.
4 into left 3 short and right 3 into left 4.
For example, that penalty would have been a worse penalty though. Yeah, that's also
Left
why
3
you
into brake
cannot.
right 3. And right 1.
You cannot
Into
risk
right
it.
3 short
Ah,
and bumpy
come
into
on.
left 4.
That was thankfully only a 1 second respawn.
Brake left 2 100. Brake right 1 into
So
left
it seems
4
that
short.
the only category that the only discipline
Right 3 short
that
and
has
left 2,
multiple
keep right
categories
30.
is rally. Well, multiple that has more than 3. Because every other
Right
one
3.
seems like it only has 3, and I guess it makes sense.
Into square left over tarmac. And right 4.
And I really would like
Into
to do
left
a buggy
5,
event
right.
though.
Right 6
They don't
long
want to
left.
give it to me. Oh,
Into left
what?
430. Right
Okay,
4
that
over
wasn't
gravel.
that much of a
And left
fork,
5 into
but
right 430.
very
Caution
weird
right
that you
5
had a
over
fork
jump
in the
and
middle of
left
a
550.
rally.
Hairpin right over bump.
Okay, now we are seeing that the difficulty choice was not a bad thing. Though, one thing that I don't know is if the game is gonna care about the difficulty choice. I don't think it will, but imagine when you go to Cups
Into right 4
and it shows
right 4 over
that
bump.
the event that you did
Left 4.
is one
And right 4
that
into bump 30.
wasn't on the highest difficulty, so it looks different than a highest
Right 4
difficulty
short.
one.
Into left 3
That will
and
be
right
fucked
4
up, but
short.
it could easily happen.
Bumpy into left 2 long bumpy. And bumpy into right 5 and left 530.
This is a
Left
cool
4.
car to use.
Into right
If
3
I'm not
over
mistaken,
long
isn't
bumpy.
this the car that I use in Gran Turismo 4 for the European event? Or even the Sherman event? Like the typical BMW that is used as a
And right
touring
4
car.
long over king.
Apparently it's also used as a rally car,
And left
but it
4.
could be easily two
And
different
right 3
models, you
short into
know.
left 4 open.
Doesn't have to be the same one, though they look very similar, like the typical square shape with the rear wing.
Left 5
The
short
rear
30.
wing on the
And left
rear,
4
redundancy
over bump 50.
aside.
Right 5 tightens 3. Into square right widens over tarmac 50.
I gotta say that my manager is kind of an asshole, because as much as it's pretty nice to have this event here, it was supposed to be mostly based on buggies.
Into right 4.
So
Left 4 narrows
I don't know what buggy
Into left 430.
like you're researching, but
And right 430.
this is not a buggy event.
Left 650. Left 4 short. Into right 5. And chicane left. Into left 5 tightens to 3. Into right 3 opens over crest.
Damn it. Hey, don't worry, this 6-second penalty won't matter when I pretty much have a 1 minute advantage anyway.
And left 430.
It must be a very buggy
Right
game.
4. Into
Well,
left
so
3,
far,
100. And right 4 short 100.
I haven't encountered a single... Well, no, okay, depends. Because the servers of this game close, so every time that you finish an event, it shows... Well, you're about to see it now since I'm, like,
Right 4 into
right
left 4.
in
Into
front of the
finish.
finish. Every time... Oh, it didn't show up there then. I got cock, my bad. But yeah, there is something that shows up usually every time that you finish an event, which is that it says that it failed to connect to the V-Rally servers. And that's because the V-Rally servers don't exist anymore. So yeah. The V-Rally servers are dead.
Into left 4 short. And
Fully
left 5
dead.
short into right 6 over crest.
So I don't know if that counts as a bug.
Right 4 short, don't cut.
I don't think it
And
does,
left 3
but
short, don't cut.
it's something that wouldn't
Right
happen
5 tightens into left 5
initially on the
over
game, you
bump
know.
50. Right 5 100.
Also,
Into left 5
now
and
that I've
right
been
4.
thinking, the championship that, well, this championship that forces you into the AI being at 50 points of difficulty, will the World Championship force you to pick 100 points of difficulty, I wonder? Because if that's the case, I think I don't need to worry too much about the championships not being hard enough if I'm gonna get my ass kicked in the World Championship anyways. Not to mention that it seems that this one already has the maximum amount of events possible in a single, or rather, the maximum amount of stages possible in a single event, since this one has 6, and that's the most that fit on the screen when you are in the event selection screen. So I don't think that the World Championship is gonna be longer, which means that I think the only conclusion is that instead of being longer, it's gonna be harder. And that's probably because it doesn't let you do anything else with them.
Left 4. And left 5. Right 4 long over bump.
Also, the repair costs were a little bit too much at the end of the previous stage. It's kind of a problem.
Caution bump. Left 4 over crest. And left 3 short. Into right 4 tightens. And square right. And left 4 into bump.
Also, about what you were saying earlier, Wasabi, about you can comprehend how this is the same series as the one in the first game. Well, keep in mind that these, I think, are not even the same developers, you know. I'm pretty sure that these are different developers. Like, it's not Infogrames. I think that that company doesn't exist anymore. Well, maybe it does, I don't know. This is not Infogrames, it's a different company. Unless it's a company made by ex-employees from Infogrames, it's someone that got the rights to be Rally, basically.
Chicane left into chicane right, 100. Left 5 short.
That was very good.
Into right 4 and left 4. Kinks for 200.
That one wasn't, but it's fine.
Into right 4. Into left 4 over
I was out to ask, am I not supposed to go down the asphalt? Not yet, but now I do.
Caution brake donut.
You really want me to do this?
And right 4.
It's so unnecessary.
Chicane right entry 200. Square left opens over sand. And right 4, don't cut. Into left 3 opens. And chicane left short into left 6 over crest.
Okay, let's respawn here in 3 seconds.
Into caution right 350. Brake left 2 short into right 3.
I'm surprised, assuming I managed to win this championship, that the first championship that I win is on Rally, because this is the discipline that is the hardest for me to win. But apparently everything is working out fine, so I don't have to worry too much about it.
Into left 4 short and right 2. Left 5 over crest. And right 4 short. And left 4 into right 6 over crest. Into brake left 1. Into left 4 and right 4 opens.
Okay. At least I hope that with one championship on my belt, the next ones are easier to come by. I hope.
And caution crest into left 5.
Oh wow, I lost a lot of time. Well, it makes sense since I drive like shit, but
Left 6 long, tighten 50.
all that talk about winning this championship is useless if I'm gonna be doing this. Ooh, I
Left
almost
5
fell
over
off the
bump.
cliff.
Right
Fuck
4
that.
tightens over crest. Into left 5 short. And right 4 short over crest. Don't cut. Into left 5
Now the
short
issue here is that
300.
aside from being behind the leader, I also
Left
have a
6
3-second
tightens over crest.
penalty.
And right 5. Into left 4.
That... Okay, 360, no worries.
Into
Fully
right 4 over
intended.
crest. Into brake square left opens.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm making it. It has to be
Left 6 over crest
623
tightens. And right 3
if I
over
want this
crest.
to be first place.
Into left 3 short, don't cut, and right 3. Into left 3. Into
Damn.
finish.
That was barely first. So yeah, I think that I didn't pick the wrong difficulty. Like the beginning was a lot easier, but here we're getting our ass kicked very badly, you know. I don't think it was a mistake.
And kinks over
And
crest,
also, it's pretty
150.
weird to see the car being so
Brake
clean
right 3.
after it gets absolutely demolished.
Into left 330.
Normally it's a clean car, normally. Not
Over
after
crest 50.
a full rally
Left 4 and
session.
right 4 short 30. Caution right 4 over crest. Into left 4. And left 4 100.
Okay.
Left 4 into kinks for 50. Left 3 into right 2.
Okay.
Right 5 long over bump, keep in. Left 3. Into right 4, uphill 30.
Yeah, that's the way the car starts looking bad when those kind of things happen.
And left 4 into
Also,
right
these
4, long,
events
tight
are
over
very
crest.
merciless. The fact that all of them are so long, despite the fact that there are 6 of them one after the other, that's crazy. Absolutely
Left 3
crazy.
open 50 over bump.
Nice waterfall.
Right 3. And left 4 into right 3. Left 3. Into right 4. 30 through gate. And right 5 into left 3.
Yeah, I almost didn't make it through
And
that
right
gate.
4 into left 5. And right 3 into kinks for 50. Left 4 tightens. Into kinks for 150. Right 3 into left 4. And brake square right through gate into left 3. And right 5 short. And jump into left 4. Right 4, 100.
This I'm on the green, but not by a lot.
Right 4,
For now, at least the penalty is only 1
3
second.
into right 3.
Will be worse. To mention that my car doesn't look as bad, so I guess I haven't been crashing that much.
Left 6 short. And right 4. Into brake left 1. Right
Hold on.
430. Left 550. Left 3, don't cut, 30. Left 5.
Those people on the beach are very confident that they are not gonna be run over.
Left 3 over crest.
Big
Into
mistake.
right 450. Left 5. And right 5 through gate. And left 5. Brake square left 150.
Yes.
caution, crest and right 4, don't cut. And left 4. Into right 5 over crest. And right 3 into left 6 long. And left 5 bumpy. And right
It might not look like it, but I'm very tense right now.
And kinks for 1.
Not because this particular one I'm
Left 6 short.
almost not
Right
doing
3
it
short
compared
to
to
kinks
my
for 50.
opponent, but because it's so
Left 3
complex
keep
to
middle.
drive,
And left
it
3
really
over
is.
30.
So this place looks fantastic. Yeah, the whole
Left
game looks
4 short,
fantastic, but this
into right 3
particular
over
part
long 50.
surrounded by water looks amazing.
And right 4 100.
Shame that if you go a little bit overboard, you're gonna be losing a lot of time recovering, but
And right 3.
let's not focus on the technicalities.
And
Let's
left
focus
3
on the
opens over
prettiness
bridge.
instead.
And left 6 and right 5 short into jump. And left 3. Right 4 and left 4.
That was very close.
Into right 5. Right 4 into left 4 long. Right 350. Left 3. And right 3 into left 4.
Ah, damn it. Stupid rock.
And right 4.
I had a very good flow up until
Left
then.
3 into right 3.
At the same time, this one seems like it should happen. With only 1 second of penalty, it should be more than enough.
And left 3, don't cut. And right 4, long tighten. And left 4. Into caution, right 4 short. And right 3 opens. And narrows into left 4. Into finish.
Although I almost didn't. Like by 3 seconds I won. Alright. But at least here I'm already having a sizable point difference, so could be worse. Bam. Now we're going into Kenya. Like how there are places in the USA that they mention specifically what's the name of the park and all of that. But then you get to Kenya and it's just Kenya. The rally takes place on Kenya, in the city of Kenya,
Left 4 short, don't cut.
in the Kenya town,
Dip and left 6 over
inside
crest.
of the Kenya
Left 4 into
circuit.
right 5 short.
Ouch.
Left 3 into
Yeah,
right
beats
5
in my
over
head.
crest. And right 2.
I wouldn't mind seeing Elena in the public. Well, problem is that she will have a very big risk of getting run over.
Left 4
But I
narrows
probably,
over crest.
maybe I wouldn't want to see her in the public. Because the people that are spectating
Right 6
these
tightens
rallies
long over
are
crest.
suicidal. Absolutely suicidal. They have a death wish, 100%.
Left 3 opens.
So something tells me that this one might not be enough for first place.
And
Doing
right
it
3
way
opens.
too slowly. In that 1 second penalty is not a problem, but
Left 5 over
just
crest.
doing everything way
Right
too
4
slowly.
50. And crest into kinks for 200.
That's not that bad though. Considering how slowly I'm doing
In
it.
the right 3. And left 4. And caution, right 3 over crest. Left 5 and right 5 short. Into left 330. Into right 3 over bridge and left 3. And right 4 100. Right 4 and left 4. Left 3 narrows into right 4 opens. Right 4 and left 450.
That was
Right 3
a big
100.
time difference, huh? I don't know if the checkpoints are really too grounded in reality when it comes to the proportion
Into right 4 short
of the
and
time
left 4
gain
opens.
or the time lost, depending on which checkpoint it is.
Caution left 5 tightens to 3. Brake right 3 opens and tightens.
A little bit closer, but it's fine.
Into left 130.
Okay, not bad. I
Into
just
right
hope that the
5,
final
30.
sector
Brake
is
right
not
3
that
long.
hard.
Brake left 4 long tightens. And right 4 300. Right 3. And left 3 opens. Into brake square right opens rock in. And right 4 into left 3 opens, don't cut. Right 350. Into finish.
No, you have to be shitting me. I failed the finish and I get the penalty at the end, man, and that took me to 11. That's so bullshit. I mean, thankfully that doesn't really affect my lead in the championship, but that's so fucked up. Like right at the end. Like the ending of a lot of these stages is extremely fucked up. I feel like the ending should be something that is straight, but a lot of these endings are dead traps. Right on.
And keep left over jump.
I still have the lead,
Left 5 into kinks for 50.
I don't know for how long.
Left 4 bumpy. Into right 4. Keep middle over jump. And keep right over crest. And left 4 into right 5. And hairpin left 30. Hairpin right 50. Hairpin left into right 6 and left 630.
We're climbing the mountain here or what?
Left 3 short and right 6 over crest.
It seems like that's the game.
Into right 4 long, tightens to 3.
Okay.
Into left 3 short, don't cut. Into left 3. And right 3 opens. Into left 3.
This one I definitely cannot afford to lose it.
And right 4, caution, keep
Or rather,
left for 100.
cannot afford to
And
not
right
get first
450.
place. Like I need to get
Hairpin
first
left into
place,
hairpin right 30.
no matter what. The snow also looks very
And
good.
left 6 over jump
I mean, you
30.
already saw the
Brake
snow
left
in
3
one of
into
the
bridge.
buggy events, but one just looks very
Square
nice.
left into right 5. And left 4. And right 6, long bumpy. Caution left 4 into right 3 short. And left 4 into left 4 short. Left 4 into right 3.
At the very least for now, that's
And left
a
5.
sizable advantage,
And
so
left 4
not
into right
bad.
4 short. And right 4. And chicane left, into square right, caution right 5 over crest, tightens.
But there is
into
no
left
doubt
4,
is that
and
these
right 4,
championships are
150.
extremely long. They're essentially as long
And left 4 long,
as Gran Turismo
into
3
right 5 and left
championships.
4, into right 4.
Those championships are very long. Well, on the right side, even if these
and crest into
championships
left
are
5, into
random,
30.
at least the good thing is that
Right 4 opens long over crest 100.
you only need to win them once. Right? So once I win this one,
Brake
the
clear
the only championship left on rally is the World Championship, and that's the end of that.
And left 4 into right 3, keep middle.
These are events that actually
And left 4
matter,
into right 5.
unlike pretty much every other event.
Left 4 short 50. Caution right 6 and left 2. Right 4 into left 4 short 100. Right 3 opens long. Hairpin left 200. Right 5 into crest into left 550.
So why does it look like my car
And
has
brake right 1.
dirt on its rear? Bro, I understand there is no dirt here, it's only snow, right?
Crest into left 6.
Maybe there is dirt below the snow.
Into left 4. And right 430. Right 3 short. Into left 3 short and right 5 over crest. Left 5 short. Brake right 3 into square right and left 3. And right 4 tightens. And left 4 into right 6. Caution bumpy into left 3, 150. Right 430. Chicane right 30. Into right 4. And right 4 over crest. And finished.
Thankfully this time I didn't crash on the very end. Okay. So, well, the good thing, okay, here I'm actually guaranteed to win no matter what. I guess the second place, even getting 20 points is not gonna do shit. So, I mean, theoretically here, I could forfeit this stage and still win, right? I'm not gonna do it just in case, so.
And right 4.
With how exclusive
Left 3
this
tightens to 1.
championship is looking like it is, I don't want to do anything stupid if possible.
Left 3 open.
So that is something I remember doing in Gran Turismo 3 precisely because of the same issue, the fact that they were very long championships, so
And hairpin right.
any race I will avoid participating in, I will avoid it.
And right 4. And brake chicane left narrow. And right 4 into left 4.
Pretty cool.
And right 3
Maybe I
open.
will have to forfeit
Into
this
left
one
4
after
short
all.
of danger. And
Nah, it's
brake
fine.
hairpin left. And right 4
Chapin,
into
it
left
seems
2
like
tightens.
it's the hardest, location for rallying. It has such fucked up
Left 5 into brake
places.
hairpin right 50.
It's just crazy.
Left 4 opens.
So
Caution
isn't
right
this
3
the
into
exact
brake
same
hairpin
track
left.
that I already did in this same championship but in reverse?
right 3
I think
short
it
into
might
left
be,
2.
right? To mention it seems just
Right
as
5
long.
tightens. And left 4. Into right 5 and chicane left.
In 12 seconds,
Right 2 long.
plus the 4 seconds that I have of penalty. Even
Chicane
if I
left.
don't forfeit, I think that
And left
I'm not
3 short
gaining
into
many
right
points
4.
at all.
And left 3 into right 3. And left 5.
I will have to be careful, because if I do forfeit, I will have to check what option it is. Hold up, let me see. If I do abandon race, it says it's the current race, and it should count, yeah, move on to the next race, which they are known, like this is the last one, it's the 6th one. If I do this, it's gonna DNF, but it shouldn't matter, it only doesn't give me points, but I still win, as you can see. Congratulations, you forfeited like a bitch. It's okay, so I will 100% do that. Like, the next championship that I participate, if I have a guaranteed victory, I will forfeit any events necessary, because otherwise it's way too long. And the price, I'm pretty sure it's the same, so... Oh, I unlock cosmetics, apparently. By winning championships, you increase your chances of participating in a world championship of the same category. Well, yeah. Oh, and there it says getting to the top 3 of a rally championship, so you didn't even need to win. That's pretty funny. Well, whatever. Still can't believe that I got that before the buggy championship. Oh, and I completed an objective, not sure which one. Yeah, these 2 guys can suck a cock. Buy a gearbox car part upgrade. That's something I can do. Well, in fact, I will probably do it now. Well, yeah, I can actually. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Oh, and customize. What the hell? Why do I have to sign a contract for this? So you can completely customize delivery. But I think that this requires effort, which I'm not a fan of. But yeah. Hold up, give me that congrats. Yeah, there you go. 2,000 for free. And then that's it. Like, I cannot care all the rest. Unfortunately, here all the events remaining are very lame overall. Wait, what did it say about Rallycross? Complete 4 rally... I mean, that's something that eventually will happen, I guess, so it might as well. Well, and I could accept the Renault thing, but I don't want to do the test. That takes too much time. I'm just participating in this one as it is. I also should probably purchase a new Rallycross car, I guess. It's not a problem here, but it will be a problem when the championship eventually shows up. Because B-Rally is the only one aside... Rallycross is the only discipline aside from hill climb where I only have the category 1 car. And the category 1 car seems to be significantly worse than the other cars. So here I certainly need to buy another. Well, this guy, for example, is already leaving me behind despite the fact that this is a 1-star event, you know? You're taking the choker lap with me. Well, actually, I left him kind of in the middle there. I don't know if he took it or not, because maybe he should respawn. I think he didn't take it, actually. But it's hard to tell, because a lot of opponents obviously have the same car. But there is not that much variety of cars in any discipline that is not rally. That guy probably either respawned or is another one. So if it respawned, that was like ultra cheating because he didn't lose any time at all on the respawn. I think that my next purchase is gonna be a rallycross car. Since hill climb is something that still hasn't shown me that I need a better car, it's probably gonna do so in the future, but until that happens, hill climb seems to be completely free. The problem here is that if even if this guy takes the choker lap, I'm already so far behind that it doesn't really matter. Him taking the choker lap, unless he gets into an accident, wouldn't change anything. He does take the choker lap here, with 5 seconds of difference. I don't think much is gonna happen. I got close, but it's not enough. Alright, well, yeah, I'm in fact doing that. As soon as this ends, I'm buying a rallycross car, no doubt. It's the final lap. That's a shame, but it is what it is. At least I still get money out of it, of course. Alright, oh nice. Well, it's a rallycross of 3 stars. I think that doing that will be a waste of time. I could do it, but I don't really think that that increases my chances of getting a 4-star one at all. So I don't think it's worth it. Well, what I do know it's worth it is buying a better car. So basically the biggest problem of the Renault is that the acceleration it has is trash. But these two are the same one, stat-wise, despite the fact that they are two completely different cars. It's a Ford Fiesta and the other one is a... Oh, it's not even a Mini Cooper, it's a Mini Countryman. Funny. Well, I don't know. I mean, apparently Ford is the one with most, you know, with most contracts. So there are a lot of Category 3 cars, but I don't think they are necessary. Right now I don't have any contracts, so should I enter this one? Promise that it's gonna take a while. And I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I guess I might as well. Nah, I don't think I will. It's just gonna take way too much time. And not to mention that the Rally Championship appearing had nothing to do with me beating a 3-star rally event, because it didn't even happen. So, no, the best thing I could do is... Well, I could go for this single rallycross here, for example. Just to test this car and see how it goes. It's probably gonna go well. Never a bad idea to... Oh, I wonder which camera is the best one to use here. It's the one that is the closest one or the one that is here. Okay, let me use the closest one for a bit. You have a little bit less context with this. I don't know if it's something that that you will want to use. I'm pretty sure this one is the default one anyway, so. Well, I'm actually not sure if it's the default one, I'm just assuming it is. I also should make sure that I install the necessary upgrades for whenever the Rallycross Championship comes up, which you never know when it's gonna be. I think that requires the investigators, or whatever they were called. I think they were called researchers. It will take those guys probably a couple of races with this thing for them to unlock the upgrades. Also, if I want to pass the time to make another event show up, doing Rallycross is certainly not a good idea. Because Rallycross, even though it has the potential to be short, normally it's not that short. I think the shortest type of event is probably buggy. Because otherwise you have... Rally, it heavily depends on the trail. Otherwise it could take 6 or 7 minutes. The same applies to hill climb and the drift thing, so yeah, that only leaves buggy. Buggy at least is guaranteed to be 4 laps. And if it's 4 laps, it's usually no longer than 5 minutes per event. Assuming it's a 1-star event, well that's the thing. If there are no available 1-star events that are of buggy discipline, well yeah, you will have to eat shit, indeed. Correct. I still think it's super cruel to make them so random to appear. Very messed up. Also, I'm completely obliterating the competition right here. Like, it's not even close. The fact that I lost the previous one, then I'm obliterating them so much on this one is weird, even if it's a different car. In fact, it's possible that I lap one competitor. Well, maybe no, he's not that close and there's only 2 laps remaining, so I kinda doubt it. The Rallycross events are quite long, not to mention quite repetitive as well, because a single rally you have a whole trail that goes from point A to point B, so everything that you do there is, you know, something novel in the sense that you are not repeating anything during the event. But in Rallycross, of course, every lap is a repetition. So I guess that's another thing that why I should probably avoid Rallycross. So I guess in that regard, actually, the length of the event is not that big of a problem. Like, I could do a 7-minute rally trail, for example. Like, it's fine, no problem. Those stupid ass tires. Oh, that broke my car quite a lot apparently. If you look at the bottom right of the screen. I hope the repairs are not very expensive. I can feel the performance of the car heavily going down. The shame because I would have lapped that guy. Well, actually I can still lap it. He's right there. But yeah, the fact that I'm going slower right now, it might not happen. You can tell that it struggles getting to 4th gear. I really fuck up my car and against that little tire wall. It's was harder than I thought. How expensive are the repairs? Damn, that's quite expensive. That's pretty much all of the bonus. So it seems that for the most part the events remain here. It's not like they are gonna go away. They just remain there. It's kind of annoying. Well, it is what it is. I could do this one since it takes 4 days. And yeah, that's also another thing that is important because I think that by the time the payday comes, everything kinda gets reset, so that's important too. Oh, this one was a hard one, right? Wasn't this the one that I failed? Or that I almost failed, I think, even in 50 points of difficulty? Can't remember. Let's just don't fail it now, bro. So at least now I know what the track is about. I don't know if that's gonna help me much. Here, since the objective is 5 minutes, that means that, well, 5 minutes and a little bit more. Essentially, you kinda want to do 1 minute 40 seconds per lap. 1 minute 40 seconds. I don't remember what time I did last time. Here it would have to be 1 minute 40. And you're even supposed to break that glass. I don't remember breaking that glass last time. Did I break that glass? I mean, it's the same track, so I probably did. Unless the grass was already broken, but seems a little bit weird, right? They will have to put a new glass every time that a new competitor participates, right? Alright, so this is way more than enough, actually. Like, damn. Keep in mind that the difficulty is at 100 right now, and it's just demolished the time. So yeah, I guess that knowing the track better certainly helped. These tracks, when you do them for the first time, it's like it is very hard to get used to where the track wants you to go. Once you get past that, it's mostly fine. Damn, this roundabout is very annoying. I hit a cone, my bad. One thing I should check is if I can hire a better manager. Well, at least this one, for example, I am seeing some buggy events at least, but it's not about that. It's mostly about a manager that has high level. So, I mean, I'm assuming that someone that has higher level has a higher chance of finding the event you are looking for. I mean, maybe no, but it feels like it will be that way. Pretty insane how well this one went. Hey, that's an insane difference, especially compared to the previous attempt. Like, it was way too superior. Oh, it didn't let me repair because it loaded faster. Well, then again, the only damage I have is in the body type. So I can guarantee that in this one I will have more damage than just in the body. This is the one where I fell into the water and essentially forced me to forfeit, right? Let's hope it doesn't happen here. But it's cool. And this track is messed up. It's completely unrelated to you knowing where to go. It's just that execution-wise, this is way too demanding. Since it's 5 minutes for total time, the laps still have to be 1 minute 40 seconds to get the lead. Okay, don't fall into the water. Oh, with the way I'm taking that corner, it's like I'm asking to fall into the water. That's one lap, right? It isn't. I think it's after as well. In that case, no, okay, it is still enough. Not by as much as the previous one, but that's to be expected. This track is like at least 3 times harder than the previous one, without a doubt. I also would like to see how hard the championships of this discipline will become. I don't think that they are that hard so far. I mean, and not championship, I mean the normal events. Not after getting this car. With the category 1 car, yeah, it was quite hard. With this car, it seems like everything works very well. This I'm getting used to this messed up corner, so that's something at least. Seems that right now I am picking up the speed quite well. Well, and it's also important to get used to these tracks for when eventually the championship of this discipline shows up, you know. That will be important. So right now the only discipline that I don't have a category 2 car is hill climb. I still wonder if I have to spend money on it or not. I mean, I probably will simply to be sure that I'm not gonna lose, but I don't know. It does seem like using a category 1 car in any discipline is a bad idea. Like, you should never do that. Like, I can see that that water is not probably as shallow as it looks, but I don't think that a car like this will get stuck simply by falling there. I mean, that it should be mostly prepared for stuff like that, right? Got it. Oh, I got an achievement called finish a race in every country. Are you telling me that I didn't finish a race here? And here you have rally cross and buggy. Well, the thing about buggy is that I never did a level 3, right? So I guess it's something I could do. So do I have any sponsor or anything? Nothing that is worth it. Alright, so yeah, I can do this buggy one, I guess. Sure. I shouldn't even need to upgrade the car I currently have. Like, this thing should be way more than enough. Maybe it isn't, but I trust it. So it seems to be in a single location, so that means that there's gonna be like 2 semifinals and a single final, and that's it. So here it's hard to tell what will be the right path to take. And to mention, this seems quite dangerous already. But yeah, that fall is very dangerous. I don't know if going the other path will be preferable or not. And this one has too many, but not to mention how dangerous this is, because you're obviously gonna, like, you have the chance of crashing against an opponent very easily. But I think in terms of usefulness, I think the most useless thing in the game is easily the sponsorships. Like, the sponsorships really have to be the most worthless thing in the game that easily make you waste time. Okay, that path seems a lot more clean. Not by a lot, but I mean, you do what you can. The only reason why I could think that sponsorships are not useless is because perhaps they maybe increase the chance of you getting a championship, but I kinda doubt that. I mean, I don't remember what the tutorial said about it. I logged myself out of sponsorship. I think I logged myself out of sponsorships the moment I decided to stream games that, you know, that only I'm interested in, so don't worry about it. Sponsorships have... I am a sponsorship repellent. So even if I did get offered a sponsorship, unless it was for a game that I would be interested in playing, I wouldn't take a sponsorship. Or from a brand that I already use, like, I don't know, HyperX. No, actually, HyperX, do I use HyperX? I think I do. I don't know if my ramps are hybrids or not. Well, forget about hybrids. Logitech, for example. That one I not only am using right now, but I use it a lot as well. Like anything that is mouse related has to be a Logitech. Pretty much. Like the relation between price and quality is the right one always. But those type of things I wouldn't mind. Usually those things don't really need sponsors because they are already pretty well known, you know. So that was free. Holy shit. So is this one gonna be counted as the final, or what is it gonna be counted as? So wait, that's weird. There's a 3-star event that only has semi-final and final on a single location. And these assholes forced me onto the left side. I didn't want to take the left side. More than one here is gonna get fucked, and rightfully so. Forcing me to take something I didn't want. Like, these guys are constantly forcing me on paths I don't want to take. That's pretty messed up. Oh, this guy is actually keeping the lead, interestingly enough. Look at him go. To mention, he's going quite fast. You take the left side, I take the right side. Let's see which one does it faster. Oh, that's a bad jump. You do it faster, that's because I fucked up. Well, thankfully you can restart. That was bad, because that broke my car as well. That's a jump that you're supposed to do. Kinda looking at the right side and not so much to the left. Essentially, if you start in the position I do, you cannot choose to take that path first. Like, it's not possible. That's bad. Should that be a restart? Yeah, that's gonna be a restart too, since the race just started. Might as well. Very tempted to just brake just so they let me. So what happens if I... Yeah, the problem is that if I do that, I just waste time. Like, I make him waste time, but I lose time too. A lot of time. And what's even the idea of taking the left path anyways? The left path fucking sucks. Okay. I do think that whenever the championship for buggy comes out, I need to upgrade this thing. I don't think buying another one is a good idea, but upgrading it should happen. Without a doubt, I guess. Well, I mean, you can restart every attempt without issues, so it's not that big of a problem, but... It would be nice to not give the... They might took the left side unwillingly, I fucked up. So be it. I guess I took the left side so many times that I kinda internalize as the right path when it really isn't. Don't aim too much to the left here. But you also gotta be careful not to aim too much to the right, because that gigantic rock pillar, that one is not gonna move out of the way for you, you know? Final lap. Interestingly enough, this car actually reaches the top speed. I thought it wouldn't, but yeah, at 222 kilometers per hour, it seems that it reaches it relatively often. My question is if we will be able to participate in another championship in today's stream or not, because it's not looking like it might be the case. If it's only luck based, I guess, yeah, eventually it will happen, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, we got that. And that's a lot of money for such a short event. Okay. We don't get it. Damn, not even a 3 stars. It's 2 stars at maximum. Okay. 4 needs you. Shut up. Buy 7 car. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna do eventually anyways. Okay, so hold up. I could, well, I don't really need to do it now though. Could I hire better stuff here? Maybe. Yeah, I definitely can. The idea is replacing them little by little. Though it also, keep in mind that each one that you hire has different specialties, so it's not like you always want it. Better chance of finding experienced affordable engineer? No, fuck that. Okay, so yeah, here I need to do one of these events. There's only 2 1-star events, and the 2 of them are rallycross. I could do this rally one, I guess. Regular rally. I don't know, honestly, I'm not even sure what's the right idea anyways. Like at this point, like I probably should just go for 1-star exclusively, but at the same time, the 2 1-star events that are there are rallycross, and I'm not that interested.
Right 3 tree and open.
Pretty crazy because I thought that rallycross was gonna be my favorite event type, but I don't really think it is. Well, actually, if I had to say what my favorite event type is, like, ironically, I would probably say rally. And that's simply because it's by far the hardest one. So it's more exciting in the sense that you never know if you're gonna do well or not. But the moment you do well, it's very... very nice. Not so much when you don't do well like that, but when you do well, it does feel pretty nice. Not to mention that this car so far has been the prettiest car I own, so that also helps, looking at a pretty car.
And left 3 short into right 4, into left 3 opens.
Well, the one in hill climb doesn't look bad either.
And right 3 and kinks 50.
Not the biggest fan, really.
5 bumpy.
At least not better than this
And
one.
caution, right 4 short. Into right 4 and left 3.
Okay,
into
this
right 4.
corner. What the hell is this corner, dude? Like, what do you want me to do? Fly? Like, grow wings and avoid that?
30.
Who the fuck thought this was a good idea?
Right
For a
3,
corner.
opens. And left 4.
I legitimately don't know how you're supposed to do it.
Cut.
And considering that it's raining, it's probably not
3 short into right 4.
not the only one that is as fucked up as that one.
Caution crest. And right 3 and kings 50. Caution left 5 bumpy. And caution right 4 short. Into right 4 and left
At least
3,
they tell you
into right
caution.
4, and right 5. Into left 4 opens long.
That's so messed up.
Brake acute hairpin right over
Oh.
tarmac 200.
What the hell? Are you for real? Yeah, that's a hell of a hairpin.
Left forward and right 3.
A wing of B rally.
Into left 4. Right 4.
Really had
into
to
left
think
3.
of that one for a while, right? Wing of B
Into
rally.
right 3 short. Into caution left.
Well, you know
4, down the hill
that
over gravel. And left
car
3,
growing
right
wings
3
might sound stone, but
and right
one
3
of the
opens.
characters from Initial D kinda saw that.
3 and crest.
Was
Left
pretty
3
funny. Well, I think that the idea is that that guy... Well, it's hard to tell
and square left
what
wide
the
over
intention
tarmac.
is. But I think that the intention is to show that he had
Into
autism.
right 5.
So
Left 3.
he saw wings on cars
Into right 3, 150.
when they went fast enough. Not to mention that he himself was supposed to be like a super
And left 5
good
long over
driver
gravel.
as well. I think he was meant to be that, but it's hard to tell because he's also kind of like the only kid in the show. Actually, now that I think
And
about
right
it,
3.
how was he allowed to drive?
Into
I mean, I will
left
have
4
to
opens.
rewatch it because it's been a long time, but
And right
he's the
3,
only kid in the show. There is no way he will be
and right 4.
allowed to drive normally, right?
Into left 5. Keep
Well,
right.
then again, not like the other guys on the show actually
Into left
are
4,
doing
30.
anything legal by the fact that they are doing street
And
races,
left 4
right?
into right 5 opens. And left 4 short into right 4. And left 4
Yeah, pretty
into
funny.
right 5, 30.
Regardless.
Right 3 into left 4 opens 100.
Wonder if eventually, I mean, at some point
Left 3 opens.
when I keep with the Initial D games, like the next one I have to play is Arcade
Right
Stage 5, but
into brake left
eventually I'm
1 wide.
assuming that one of them is gonna get... Oh, what the hell, dude? And these hairpins are... Like, these were made by Satan himself.
And right 4 long tightens.
Holy fuck, dude. A pretty nice hairpin you have
Left 4,
there.
30. Chicane right 30.
I'm somehow beating the opponent by a lot. And they're supposed to be 100 points of difficulty.
Into left 3 opens. And right 4, 150. Left 4. And left 4 short into caution, right 5. And right 4 long. And right 4 long. Left 4, 30. Left 3 and crest. Into right 3 and left 6, 150.
Okay. Yeah, I got this
Left
one
4,
by
50,
a lot.
and finish.
by quite a lot, surprisingly. Alright, I'll take it. I won't say no to that. Oh, and then Chapin. But Chapin is so fucked up in this game, dude.
Left 6 and right 4, narrow.
Why are
30.
you like this?
Left 4 into right 4, open.
It's as I say, so far this is very clearly
Right 4, tighten.
the hardest location in the game. Without a doubt.
And left 4. And left 5, short and right 3, tighten. Into left 4, short into tunnel. Right 5 short and left 4. Caution into right 4. And hairpin right into left 4. Left 4 short into right 3. And hairpin left.
You know, there is a problem with this game, which is not really a problem with the game itself, but rather, you know that these days it's probably gonna be very hot in here. And even though this game doesn't make my PC overwork or anything like that, it still needs to work quite hard to make this game run. So I don't know if it's a good idea to play it in the following days that it's actually gonna be hot. I mean, already today is relatively hot, so I want to imagine how annoying it's probably gonna be later on.
Left 430. Caution right 4 short into left 330. Right 6. And left 6 long.
Well, considering that I'm
And left 5.
working in another, I wanna be the guy fanging myself, maybe it will be finally time to get back to fan games. I don't know. Maybe. Will be.
Hairpin left.
It's not like fan games are the only type of game that doesn't require,
Hairpin right 150.
you know, IPC to overwork. You're not gonna use AI on this one. No, but if one of the images that I use for the background that I obviously take from search engines happens to be made with AI and I don't notice, I cannot do much, you know. Like the thing is that if I don't notice that it was made with AI and I put it there, it's whatever, like I cannot do much about it. But if the question is, are you gonna generate them? No, I'm not generating them. But if someone else generated it and I didn't notice, well, sorry, but not my fault. Not to mention that, fuck, I wasn't supposed to go through the through the train tracks. I was about to say, not to mention that probably nowadays search engines are probably playing with AI shit. Well, some of them are very easy to tell they are AI because they come straight from, you know, sites like Stable Diffusion. So yeah, you know that that one is AI, obviously. But some other ones that might come from more random unknown sites, you cannot know that. Unless it's very obvious, I guess. But some of them are not very obvious to tell. But what I can tell you 100% is that the music is already confirmed to be obviously 100% from not AI. Well, in fact, the music is fully picked already. I'm only lacking the ending theme. I haven't really thought which one to use, but every other theme in the game has already been picked and prepared. So yeah, there's that. Okay, what do we have here? A 3-star event. that is buggy. I mean, the amount of money that those give you and how short they are definitely worth doing, without a doubt. So I will do it. Yeah. They only cost 2,000 to enter. And I have a lot of money right now. Though I won't really buy anything until it's time to do something important like a championship. Oh, this one is probably gonna have 3 races instead of 2. Since this one is starting with 3 laps and 5 opponents. I've taken songs from random Doshin albums a couple times before. If any fit, what? Wait, hold up. Because in a track like this, looking away, any fit what you're going for, then you could do that too. One of the songs I use is from a Doshin album, actually. So interesting that you mentioned that, because yeah, one of them is from a Doshin album. Only one of them though. All of the other ones are video game songs, but yeah, one of them is from a Doshin album. Correct. And it's the first one, because in the previous one I didn't use a single one like that. In this one I found that it's the perfect fit for what I'm going for, so I definitely want to use it. And essentially, the way I kind of want to work with it is, well, the songs are pretty much ready, and the next thing I want to do is I actually want to program the gimmicks, like the champ refreshers, which are all gonna be made by me except for the standard one, of course. So in that regard, yeah, that's, I think, the next step, and once I'm done with that, I'm gonna look for images to get backgrounds and, you know, for tile sets and for shit like that. And then once that's done, I guess it will be designing the little sprites like spikes and saves, and then it will be actual level design. But I think that I'm positive that level design is not gonna start until next year. And that's, I think, being, I mean, well, it will happen next year for sure, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm not sure if it's gonna be at the beginning of next year. It's probably gonna take a while. But yeah, this one is gonna be 3 races. Well, I didn't repair the car. Well, who uses that shit? I don't need it. The idea is, like, that's the development order idea. The stage design itself will not happen until next year, most likely. And I don't know how long I'm gonna take to design the stages, much less how long I'm gonna take to design the boss, though that will be the last thing I do, so no use in worrying about it right now. Absolutely no use. This car really is something else. The fact that without upgrades it can dominate like this is quite crazy. I mean, it already looked broken when I had it as an opponent, but it's even more broken now when I'm the one using it. Like, you can see how broken it is firsthand. But also, it seems that I took damage on my tires apparently, not just my body. So I guess before the final I will need to actually repair. Hopefully this time I remember. That was a very cool flip. The problem is that also damaged two other parts. One of them being the suspension and the other one supposed to be the intercooler. I don't know what that is, I guess. Not sure what else it could be with that symbol. It's important to keep it cool. Also, I didn't realize that there were 3 pads in that fort. Okay, there were 3 pads indeed. Well, absolutely free victory, but yeah, I need to do some repairing here. Okay, don't forget to repair, mister. And that costed a bit. It was, well, actually it was a radiator. Close enough. I was gonna say radiator. Now I get the lead. I like how most of the cars competing here are essentially the same one I'm using. They are the only ones that are capable of getting to the finals. To nobody's surprise. Shame that it's hard to see them by looking back because of all of the smoke. So is going through the middle a better idea? But I think the hardest thing about that sector is that the jump at the end makes you hit to the wall very easily. It's very messed up. Here the issue is the irregular terrain can very easily make you lose control. Kinda lost control there. And when you're going so fast in a track like this, it eventually will try to make you slow down. Oh, so interestingly enough, the guy aside from me that is the fastest is not even the model I'm using. It's the one that looks like a more traditional buggy. Well, in fact, this one barely even looks like a buggy. If it wasn't for the fact that it's in the buggy discipline, I wouldn't call this one a buggy. I don't know what I would even call it though. It looks so weird. I think I will have words for it, you know? It kind of looks like a truck, except that it doesn't. Yeah, well, okay, I guess from that, like looking at it from the front, it does look like a buggy. But from the rear, it looks like like an abomination, pretty much. Got it. Okay. Well, that's a lot of money at least. Though at this point, the money... Oh, I got an achievement for earning $1 million. Well, oh, there is a tournament. And it's a rallycross tournament. Okay, so that means multiple things. First of all, that I probably need to upgrade the rallycross car the most I can. Oh, I can't. Well, this car better be enough to win that championship. Well, then again, since it's not time-based, it should be fine, though this is gonna take a long time, to the point that I don't even know if I can beat it today. Probably not. I had to take, I guess. Probably not gonna be beatable today, but... You can leave these events in the middle without trouble. Now, going for 100% difficulty is probably bad. But we will try. Well, 100%. I mean 100 points, not necessarily a percentage. Well, not necessarily. No, it's not a percentage. These guys are certainly going faster, and the problem is that these are only the qualifications. So they are most likely gonna go faster later too, when it's the semi-final and the final. Yeah, it's very unfortunate here that I don't have any upgrade. That's the main issue. This guy is taking the choker lap already. I think that none of the other guys took the choker lap. And following this guy, I guess he's the first one. Probably a good idea. What might not have been a good idea is entering this tournament in these conditions. But at the same time, since I cannot possibly upgrade since this asshole haven't investigated it yet, it's not like I can do much more. Well, aside from not putting the difficulty at 100, that is something I could change, yeah. All of these guys right now are going way too fast. And keep in mind that the next one is the final lap, actually. So that's a problem. Didn't think it was gonna be this hard. Especially considering that I was able to beat a 3-star rallycross event using the category 1 car, also at full difficulty, you know. And the problem here is that these guys are kind of blocking me. So I have a hard time overtaking. Okay, hold up, I need to restart. I don't understand though why this one does not allow you to change the difficulty. Or like on the first event. On the next event, yeah, it makes sense, but this one is the first event. Every other type of discipline allows you to change the difficulty on the first one, but not this one, because it doesn't feel like it. It's also a very annoying track to overtake, considering how narrow the straights are. You don't really have too much room to overtake at all. These two guys are entering the choker lab, which means that I should too. He already overtook all of the guys that were ahead like it was nothing. Damn it, dude. This feels like it's not gonna go very well at all. But I cannot really back down right now. Just that looking at this, it feels like victory is not gonna happen though. The qualification, I don't know how it works, because you don't really need to win. Since this doesn't really give you points, this is simply to qualify for the semi-final, but like what is a position good enough to, like is third position enough to qualify? Or do you need second, or do you need to win no matter what? The issue is that if I don't qualify, that means, oh, wow, I was not expecting the AI to have an accident like that. That's good for me though. And the other guy took the choker, like, because apparently he hadn't, so I conserve the lead for now. I know how easily, oh wait, this is the final lap already, so they are not gonna take the lead away from me no matter what. Oh, I don't know what's the needed, oh, position 15. Wait, does that mean that I qualify? I don't think I did. You see, you're competing with a lot of other competitors, but yeah, that wasn't enough. So I'm essentially, like, I already pretty much threw this tournament to the trash, but I couldn't do it faster. Well, that's a shame. There's nothing I can do about it. Damn, I wasn't expecting it to become so hard. Well, that's a shame, but I guess I throw a championship to the trash. That sucks. Well, I guess I'm not going for 100 next time at all. Just that it seems that I mostly had it figured out, but I guess not. Well, now I'm a little bit salty, because throwing out a championship opportunity like that is very bad. Fuck me, dude. I mean, one thing you can do is, for example, entering events like this and then abandoning as soon as you enter them. So that way at least you make other ones appear. It costs money not only because of the entrance fee, but also because of the fact that you have to pay your crew every 7 days. So I mean, that's bullshit. Okay, another one appeared, and it's hill climb. Alright, for hill climb I actually have to purchase probably another car, like this one. In fact, that's the fastest one. Doesn't seem to even have bad stability, even has amazing braking, so I don't know why you wouldn't want it. It's also one of the most expensive cars that I've seen so far. Like, even this one is not as fast in comparison. Okay, so I'm gonna be smart here, and I'm not gonna bother with full difficulty, even though I'm probably more than capable to do it. But we already seen the price, and I'm not gonna pay the price. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's an electric car. That's why it makes that weird noise. Oh, wait a second. Is this thing even faster than the previous car I was using? The previous car was able to reach like 240 or something like that, right? I think it was able to do that. This one doesn't really look like it will. Not to mention that this is the only gear it has. We will see on a straight, I guess. Until I see a longer straight, it will be hard to measure. So the issue with the the rally cross is that even if you get first place, it doesn't matter because it compares your time to other competitors that are not there, which essentially means that you are bone either way. You hate electric cars? Well, you don't need to use this one if you don't want to. In fact, I don't know. Well, I know that another one of this is an electric car, but the first one you unlock is a traditional car. What speed do you get? So you reach only 200. But wait, it said that the speed is higher. Have I been lied to? I mean, clearly. Something that is apparently faster than the category 1 car, it's certainly not behaving like one right now. It's a little bit weird. Also, this championship is only three stages in theory. There's that. It still hurts though that I completely lost the Rallycross championship like that. My main issue was the difficulty, because in terms of upgrades I couldn't have done anything. In terms of upgrades it's whatever it was. So I didn't unlock a single one. Now this one was probably a little bit overkill for doing 50 points of difficulty instead of 100. And I already knew that hill climb was easy, but after witnessing Rallycross, which was also easy, and seeing that I got fucked so badly, it's, you know, like I cannot trust anything pretty much. I can only trust myself and not the game. Also, I'm seeing a spider on the wall. Pretty funny. They're most likely gonna get killed though. Just saying. They keep climbing. Promise that you're trying to get closer to where I am. I mean, you shouldn't be able to have access to the place I am from where you are right now. Is it poisonous? I mean, the thing is that, no, I don't think so. I mean, poisonous not in the way you think, like poisonous in the way that they sting and that's it, but not poisonous as in they paralyze you or kill you, you know? We don't have spiders like that here, thankfully. So shouldn't be a problem. You're back there. Well, as long as you stay in that wall, do whatever you want. I'm almost gonna beat these guys by a whole minute. This one was definitely an exaggeration, but yeah. After being traumatized by that Rallycross bullshit, I cannot trust anyone. I cannot, because the Rallycross, before that, it pointed that I was overqualified to win it, but apparently not. I guess the real issue is that there was a qualification in the first place. If it went straight to the semi-final, that would have been a victory and that's it. Since it was qualification, your result there doesn't matter at all. It was a very bad betrayal, let's just say. Beating the opponents by more than a minute here seems a little bit of an exaggeration, but yeah. What do you want me to do? It ain't my fault. I mean, what's certainly not my fault is that the championships are so rare to appear, you know? So that's the reason why you don't want to gamble. I really should have taken the rallycross opportunity properly. So maybe even with 50 points of difficulty I still wouldn't have won. I kinda doubt it though, I most likely would have won. Something that I'm still not sure of though is if this car truly is faster than the category 1 car. The acceleration seems like it's very clearly better, but that's about it. Okay, never mind. Here yeah, you can clearly see the top speed is also better. Reaches 250 kilometers per hour, while the other one only could reach 240. So yeah, this one is certainly faster. But the buggy also has qualifications sometimes, so that's the thing. I also cannot risk picking 100 on buggy either. I mean, I cannot risk anything at this point. I cannot. The question is how long it will take for the next rallycross championship to appear. Oh wow, that's an almost instantaneous reverse with this thing. I think that the idea is that the cars on this category are kinda supposed to be monsters, you know? They are the kind of things that you don't see normally. Stupid ass spider getting into my window curtain. At this rate, it's gonna get close to where I am. And what's the point? Why don't you should stay still? Like, do you really want my attention so much? You really wanna get a kill so badly? Come on. It really feels like it wants to. That's 1 minute of advantage. He wants to watch you play Virali. Well, I don't think that he can watch that well from there, though. Seems that it's Oh, what the hell is this truck? Him. That's something. From the angle that the spider is, he definitely cannot see the monitor. Why not give him a better view? Yeah, I'll give him a better view. From heaven. There you can watch very easily. Yeah, don't worry, it will happen. Well, the problem is that it will happen by the time I finish the stream, you know? So unfortunately, we will have to wait until tomorrow to catch the stream. That's a shame. It's the way it is. Keep moving. The worst thing that you can do is lose sight of these things, because the moment you lose sight is the moment that they appear where you least expect it. Also, that damaged my car quite a lot. Damaged my car quite badly. I think it even hit the engine. I could probably restart, but should I? I don't think it's gonna be necessary. I think that the actually was on the red there, probably because of the hairpins, but as long as the pads are more like this, it's probably... But we will see. If on the next checkpoint I'm still on the red, I'm gonna restart, but it will depend on that. Now I'm struggling to steer quite a lot as well. Okay, that it's like it's completely demolishing my car. Like, look at the amount of icons on the bottom right. And I'm still on the red. Well, I mean, I could keep going, honestly. I guess the most important thing here will be, because winning, I'm probably gonna win simply because of the point advantage I have, even if I don't get first here. But the real problem is how costly the repairs are gonna be by the end of the event. That's the issue. It seems that it does reach the top speed, so But it seems like the acceleration did suffer quite a lot. It took a while to reach top speed, despite the fact that it was essentially a straight line. Okay, and now we're back in the green by a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if I would have to use the entirety of the price to pay the bill. Will easily happen. Will very easily happen. Now with the hill climb here, I'm a little bit surprised that I think that I haven't even seen a 3-star hill climb event done yet. This one just showed up out of nowhere. I personally bet that there's gonna be 5,000 credits to repair the car at the end of the event. It's most likely gonna be like that. I fully believe that. Much as I hope it's not the case. I guess compared to the overall price, it's not that bad. Ah, come on, as if I needed to add more to the repair fees. Wow, the VR4 license plate also fell. I got that at least, so that was a championship, which is nice. Oh, it wasn't 5,000. Okay, that's cool. Wait, and I don't even get the podium here? Like, I mean, it just gives me a trophy and it tells me to fuck off. It's pretty rude. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, as salty as I still am about the world championship that the regular championship that I lost in rallycross, it is what it is, you know, it happens. Oreca. I mean, a level 13 mechanic, I can probably do that. And it's not like it's gonna replace. Wait, did it say delete? Oh, I guess there was one I didn't have yet, my bad. Wait, I think I actually didn't get it. Because I had so many contracts here, well, my bad. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll have to keep waiting for that Rallycross Championship to show up again. It sucks, but it is what it is. But at least I got 2 championships. I don't know if it's better than what I thought. Probably not, but it's good enough, I guess. So I cannot promise playing this tomorrow because, as I said, it might be too hot, and processing this game on a hot day is a problem. So I cannot promise continuing it tomorrow, but we will see. But in any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one and take care.